Hello again. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take the base units and round off the upper edges so they look more in keeping with an Anglepoise lamp. So if I will just place you down there, as you can see, hopefully from that, yeah, you can see it. You get sounding block. And you gotta start rounding off the corners. Let's give it a sounding block. I'm just going to round off the corners. Now this has to be rounded off quite a bit. Now, it's going to take me quite a while to do all 4 edges. So I'm just going to do this one and bring it over and show you the look I'm going for. So if I just unscrew this, take this out, bring this round, hopefully you can kind of see what I'm going for. So when I've done the rest, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so so far we've got this done, and now I'm going to move on to doing the rounded off edges on the bottom base. But before I do that, what I'm going to make sure is that this top bit is properly in the centre. So I know that this is 46 square, so make that in the centre. What I'm going to do is measure down and across and get that as centralised as possible. So what you'll see, in a matter of fact, is that, as I can see here, it's moving down a bit. So I think that's done. Surprisingly easy. I was expecting a lot more kind of measurement and stuff. Maybe I should, because it's like centered by eye. So let's just put you down so you can get a view of what it is I'm doing. I still need to work on the top of this because the squaring off isn't particularly nice, to be perfectly honest with you. I could have done a better job than that. Okay, let's just grab this pen, and I'd say that looks about right, so we'll just right there. Now, I'm not too worried about pen marks on the top because it's going to be painted. But as you can see, if I line, now I'm going to have to mark, just mark a little A in that corner and a little A in that corner, so that I know they will line up like that. There you go, and that's in the centre again. So now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off and sand over there, the edges off this. Now I'm going to put you down there, and so you can see what I'm doing. Wish it was lighter in here, Could be handy to have another light put in here somewhere. Talk to those whose house it is. Well, it's a shared house. That's irrelevant information that isn't needed. So okay, so now that I've done the base unit, as we can see, just there is the base unit, the centralised bit, so I knew exactly where the centre was. We've got to trim these down because they're actually 8 wide, and these, as we can see, are about 2.5 centimetres or 25 millimetres wide. They're too wide, so I need to get them down to 8mm. That's actually 9mm, but I'm going to take into account the saw blade, which is about 1/2 mil thickness, if not a mil itself. Got a nice cup of tea, and yeah, so I'm gonna get this all set up and try and cut as straight as possible. Here goes. To say the least, as I've got to be very, very careful about where I cut on this, as it's not got much. And there's a possibility you lose, not lose your finger, but at least cut it quite deeply, which I have done before. Not fun, I can tell you. Now, once I've done this, I've got to do the next one. Just taking quite a bit of time. So, hopefully you can see that. Look, that's where I've cut. And I'm now going to go cut the next half of it, and the other one, and do a bit of sanding. So, check back with you in a sec. Okay, so the first stick is done. It's now 9mm wide, from the 2.5 centimetres or 25mm width that it was. It's now ready for the holes to go in the relevant places. What I've got to find is the next leg, because I think I'm going to do that first before I start drilling any holes. So I'm going to go look for the leg, because I can't find it. It's around here somewhere, but I just can't find it. Look for the leg, and I'll see you guys once I've found that.